Hey everybody, I'm APH. Welcome back to the City of Destiny. Now in the last episode, we took care of our food issue. Kind of rearranged some things and kind of got some things back together, and lo and behold, we're up to 57,000 food per season by just making some simple changes. I gotta say that actually worked out quite a bit better than I thought it was going to. So we're currently working on the paper mill in the effort to actually get to printing press. So we're going to unlock electricity after the printing, after the paper mill, that is. And taking a look at our food, our actual oranges are in really good shape. Our papayas are starting to maintain. You're seeing some of these numbers are starting to come up. Our wheat, our farms are finally productive. Absolutely phenomenal. Our milk, kind of on a little bit of a rocky road. Our mushrooms are in okay shape. We got some members that want to join, and look at that, we're going to be over 600 people. I really wanted to be at this level last episode, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let them join. We're going to take that motivation book. Part of our happy family, indeed, and we've got grapes coming out of our ears. And in the last episode, I actually called them blueberries. I saw that in the editing, and I was like, Jesus, man, where's my head? We've got a little bit of pork coming up as, man, we didn't add any more actual pork farms last year. And the amount of pork that we produce doubled by fixing our issues with our actual people. Imagine that. Beef is in good shape. We're producing about 450 per. And bread, we're up to 13,000 bread for our roughly, probably our 6 bread facilities. So we're making about 2,000 a year. So we're in good shape. Potatoes are back under control, which means we're going to have vodka and blueberries back under control. And we've got pumpkins, which means we might get to producing melons this episode. I don't know, technology's a little bit slower. Our actual research is kind of low, as our libraries only cover, looks like about a third of our people. So it might be an issue where we need to expand out our libraries a little. Let's take a look and see if we can find one. I got a comment about the resource outpost, and as I delete them and I add them in, I do pick them up and put them in the archive temporarily. And one of them is allotted for, there's a spot in here somewhere that is cotton. And as I'm finding out, it is much more effective to have a resource outpost collect cotton and other luxury goods than having farmers do it. So one of them is going to go there. That is a for sure thing. And then I do have 2 of them getting our actual tulips at the moment. And the idea was, if I need it, I could delete one out and just instantly put it back in by having it over there. But wildcards are becoming not an issue, and money is definitely not an issue. So getting a new one, it is not a thing. It wouldn't be an issue at all. Now, leather. We looked at it last episode. So here's the problem I'm running into. We're coming up on 3,000 leather. And I don't know how to actually deal with that leather, because the only way to get rid of it is through the tailor. And unless we grow very, very large, we're going to hit a point where we just can't produce enough clothes to get rid of all the leather that we have. So I need some suggestions here on how we're going to deal with all of that leather kind of going forward. All right, let's take a look at our cards real quick. We could use the beer. Looks like we're finally starting to catch up. Let's grab that, as we have plenty of oranges. Let's pass. We did finish the iron smelter in the last episode. It was an amazing thing. Let's place the beer brewer first. Yeah, we might as well go right there. And we're going to go ahead and fast build that. And let's upgrade that pretty much all the way up to the current age, and let's bump up the budget, and we want orange cider, as we are very close to it. Yeah, let's drop 2 motivation books in there, and let's go ahead and bring this up to 2,000. I think that's the way to go. Now, I saw a library in the next actual page. Oh, we upgraded all of our beer brewers up to the concrete era, the first of the industrial. We want this library. And we'll go ahead and plop it right here. That will kind of up all this area. Just kind of get us a little bit more research. Now, research is not terribly important to me, as let's fix this as I put it in the wrong spot. So I saw somebody playing over the weekend where they were placing double roads everywhere, and I gotta say, it actually looked very intriguing the way they were building. I actually kind of enjoyed that. I'm not sure that I like it. Ooh, we've got a downgrade. Need more chocolate. That's a thing. And what we should do, let's see if we can find, let's make sure our tools look good. Still they do. Let's see if we can find a chocolatier before we use one of our actual cards over there. Yeah, nothing in here too useful. We could get the scholar, but I don't think we have enough available people yet. Now, our kids are what's actually holding us back, because we want them to level out where maybe 50 of these move over to adults, and we've got maybe 500 adults and 100-ish children. We should get wine, because, hey, we've got grapes. Let's take that reroll, and nothing in there. So let's go ahead and cancel those out. We're not doing anything with trade. Let's do a winery right in here, and what we should do is, I believe, yeah, this is closed. Let's get rid of this. Place our winery right here. We'll leave a road just in case, and we'll place a barn right behind it. Nice little warehouse there. Yeah. And bring some road in there, and then we'll go ahead and build these. Wine, I don't think we need to subsidize that. So we'll just kind of let that build up as is. That should produce us a good amount. But chocolate we should probably subsidize. Yeah, let's put 2 sustainability books in there. Let's bring that up to the current age, and let's go ahead and bump up the budget. I'm okay with the fact that we're going to spend a lot of money on that. And we need more iron. And kind of the route that we have here is we've got this one. It will produce up to 300. Or what we can do is somewhere in here, should probably start expanding. So we've got food. Got 67,000. Look at that. We produced 72,000 food this year just by doing some small fixes. Now, can we get the iron smelter? Or are we sitting on magic mushrooms? Got a good amount of them. I don't want to underestimate them, but we've got a good amount. We've got vodka and we've got glassware. How are we doing on bricks? Got an okay amount of bricks. I think we're okay on all these. Taking the reroll. We're okay on medicine. We're actually really good. And I don't know that anything else in there we really want. All right, let's close that out. And we want iron. Now the iron smelter itself. It's a big boy. I don't know that I want it on this side. If we wanted it on this side, maybe we would want to place it kind of over here, because this is out in the middle of nowhere, and it's kind of close to our iron itself. Yeah, let's do that. Let's place it right up against whatever structure this is. Taking a quick look at the fertility. That's really fertile. This is kind of bare. Let's do it right there. Right in this area. Ooh, there's a spot there that's unbuildable. Should leave a spot for road. How much is that? 60,000. And it's all bricks. We're midwinter. We could allow them to bring the bricks over. But I risk all of everybody not going back to work in the summer. Yeah, we'll quick build that. Too far from storage, which we knew. And we can upgrade what we can upgrade here. Try to make it a little bit more efficient. Now for some actual houses over here. Let's bring our road over. We'll kind of keep it right with that actual line there. Something about like that. And we should place a pig over here. Since we've got this nice unfertile area, let's do one there. Let's drop our fertility and look. So let's look at a couple of houses. Something that Smokey X commented is if I press H, it brings me to the home. And what I commonly will do is press B and H pretty much simultaneously to build houses, and apparently occasionally I will hit it too fast and just hit the actual H instead of the actual B and H. We'll try to keep in this area where the fertility is, where the appeal is nice and high. I think that's probably enough houses for the actual iron smelter. It's because these are going to hold 7 apiece. I think this is 10. Yeah, this is 10. Let's go ahead and bump up the budget. We're going to want a sustainability in there in the future. Yeah, let's drop that motivation in there. Let's place a warehouse right here. Oh, that's perfect sizing. Now, let's quick build that and quick build these just to get them up and going, and quick build that. There. Now, some immigrants. We are close to our limit, but we have a little bit of room. And a sustainability. Who could ask for more? That's going to go right in there. Yeah. Let's bring this up to 3,000. Probably would have been quicker to type it out, but that's okay. Like that. And we can pause this one, as we'll replace this in the future. Now, I've been playing a lot of actual Timberborn, and I just went to hit the P button to figure out that it doesn't pause. Yeah, look at this, 160%. And it looks like it's a 1-to-3 ratio. And here, man, that ratio, if it was 1-to-3, that would be 63 iron bars that it was creating out of that same amount of coal and iron. That's pretty good. I gotta tell you, like, 160 was the efficiency. Yeah, 160. And we've got 254 over here. That's a pretty good exchange. We'll stay with that. Let this area build up. We need a market. And we should probably get a hauling service in the future. We won't do that now because I think we're still hurting on people. Sheep, not useful. I probably won't place any sheep this entire run. Now, furniture, we were looking for that earlier. Yeah, furniture's not holding. Let's go ahead and grab that, and let's grab that library. Ooh, another glassworks, another bakery, another brewery. Bakery could be useful. We'll grab that. Library, it looks like we've got, this area doesn't have a library. Can I squeeze it in there? I can. We'll let that naturally build. Furniture. We could place the furniture right here. And we'll go with a warehouse right next to it. Might need a few more houses over here, but that's starting to look good. Now, motivation card. Let's place it in the actual pig ranch there. Man, we're hardly into the summer, and they're already up to 7 of the 15 that we need. All right, market. Yeah, right there looks like it's a decent place. Now, if we go take a look at our actual district hall here, we are in the middle of summer, and we've got 117 unemployed people. I think it's time to go ahead and re-employ some of those haulers now that we've got our situation a little bit better. Then we'll take a look and see how many unemployed people we have then. Is there one more? We should upgrade this. Man, I've got a lot of actual haulers. Brings us down to 54, and we're over 500 actual workers. Let's bring this up to 50 laborers. Now we're getting moving. We're almost up to the 70,000 food, and we've got a little bit of coffee now. Still want to get another little bit of coffee. We've got a little bit of chocolate there. Let's get that next chocolatier. This area just cleared right out. Wonder if we can squeeze it in here. Yeah, that looks... We'll place it right there. 60,000. Takes bricks, iron, and stone. I think we're going to let that one naturally build because it's early autumn. I don't think that's going to require a lot. Our Our wood's still in good shape. I just saw that this area up here just completely annihilated. Taking a quick look, looks like they're doing probably about 600 or 700 a year. You know, we've got a couple other spots that are producing pretty heavy, and I think it's time that we place a road kind of across here, as it looks like we've got some people doing some travel in here. That way we can build our next section of town in this general area. Because this area right here still looks like it's being very much heavily traveled. Now furniture. Furniture is on that edge. I don't want to quick build this. Now for that motivation book, let's go ahead and drop it in there. Let's go ahead and upgrade these markets so that they're at the max. And what we should do next is I just completely lost my train of thought there. Have to admit, sometimes that happens. We're just about to finish the paper mill, and that will kind of get us in the route of high fashions. Looks like wine's starting to come forth, and our technology, we're getting closer to 50% of our population covered by libraries. Let's grab a couple more libraries. Ah, good. It actually shows the library. Some of the actual effect buildings, you don't see the range on them. We'll go right in here. That looks like it will cover a good distance. Now, is there a road on this side? There is a road on this side. Where's the road on this side? I think the road's on this side. Yeah, we'll place it right here. Now this is full. We need another scholar. That's what my mind was thinking. See if we can get another scholar's office real quick. We'll always take a pig. Hey, there's our paper mill. We'll take the paper mill from the actual listing up here. Now, nothing in there that we can use. Let's go ahead and pass on them, and let's pass on these. Another winery could be good, but we'll let that kind of settle for a little bit, as we don't have a ton of extra people. The steelworks we're not ready for. That will come. All right. Let's show the tech. And I think we're ready for electricity to go for that printing press. That will be the next one of our actual tier 3 luxuries. Now, we do want the paper mill. And that's going to play right into what I was just thinking. So, we've got an area. You know, we just placed this road. And we've got this area right here. Let's plan it right here. Now, it does require steel, so we're going to have to produce that actual steel factory. That's a bummer. How much does that cost? Only costs $30,000. So we're paying the premium of actually buying the steel. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Because with that, we can place a warehouse right next door. And we're going to use that for paper, and we'll go ahead and upgrade this to, let's do 3,000. And then we can place a scholar in here. And what we want this one for is, we got one producing actual motivation books. We want some sustainability books now. So, over to sustainability. I think that looks pretty good. Now, we picked up another pig ranch. And do we have enough people over here to maintain this? Yeah, it looks like they're kind of maintaining. Maybe a few more houses in this area. As I'm still learning the hotkeys, apparently. Let's go ahead and hide the trees. That's what I was trying for. And building some houses. It looks like we've got some area kind of right near our actual paper mill there. Yeah, we'll go one right there. That should give us enough people to maintain. Now, I haven't placed a whole lot of deco this episode. And we've only unlocked the actual cypress, so I'm not sure that I actually want to unlock the actual I'm not sure that I want to go real heavy in decorations, as our actual home happiness is pretty good. Now those can get going. Let's do the installation in the hearth, just to kind of make them. I wish it actually made an effect on the house itself. How does our actual orange cider look? Looks like we're starting to maintain beer. And pottery looks like it's slowly maintaining. We're still good on cannabis. We're actually producing just slightly more than we use. And same with the tulips. We actually use more tulips. That makes sense. We've got a little bit of room for more immigrants, and we will definitely take that motivation book. That is always good. Now, for motivation, let's go ahead and do that. And I think we're in a spot where we can, if this is producing strong, which it is. I wish I could. Ooh, I can claim that area. For some reason, I thought we couldn't. And I can claim this one. Yeah, let's claim that one, and let's claim that one. Let's take that motivation book. No, let's take that sustainability book. I think that's even a better idea. Now, over here, let's grab that theater. Got excited for a second. I thought that was the steel workshop, but it's not. All right, let's place the theater over here. Yeah, we'll go. I gotta say, I was hoping that this wouldn't actually count. Let's place it right there, as it's real close to the limit. And right in here, I really want to find the steel workshop. Nothing in there. Furniture looks like it should be maintained, but it's not. Let's pick up that mushroom farm. And still nothing in there. We'll grab that scholar in a second. Let's place this mushroom farm right here. Now, we might place a granary there in the future. We'll kind of give it a quick minute to see how it kind of maintains. Let's bring it up to the current age. And let's rummage through the cards again. We'll grab that scholar. And nothing in there worthwhile. Yeah, nothing in there. So steel it is. Yep, let's just drop that right there. And we'll go ahead and square up this area, and then we'll... some reason it looks like the one building is actually smaller, but it's just an optical illusion by the way that the camera's tilted. Go something about like that. We'll go ahead and build the roads and build the actual... oh, that's weird. Oh, I actually have to click it. That's really funky. Now, how is our coal sitting? Our coal's still good. And at one point in time, I said we should place an actual resource outpost over there. Can't grab that out of there because it's full. Well, that's a thing. Let's grab that bakery out. Let's place the scholar in temporarily and grab one of those. And we'll go ahead and place that right here. Because, hey, free coal. And it does reduce from the actual deposit, which is okay. Because I don't think we're going to go through 56,000 anytime soon. And we've got 2 scholars in there. We'll put the bakery in there. Let's place the bakery in this one. Let's place a blacksmith in there. Let's grab those 2 scholars. No, we'll grab 1. And let's place the scholar down in this range. Let's tuck it behind the paper mill. I have to place my roads in first. Because that's... my mind is telling me that is not right. And that is so goofy because on the one side, the texture goes over. On this side, the texture does not go over. It actually doesn't fill the whole entire square. Sometimes tooltips like that drive me nuts. Yeah, let's place that there. I think that would kind of go forth and look good. And then we'll get this one also working on actual motivation books. Now, for this. this looks good, but we need our steel to get going. And we want an actual sustainability in there to make it a little bit cheaper. I think that's kind of good for the future. And I think we've made some good progress today. I'd like to thank you guys for joining. If you like what you saw, consider checking out the channel where we do other survival games like this, as well as we're running Timberborn on the side. Consider leaving a like or a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next episode.